Good, good morning on this full moon in Leo day. Ooh, mama. Ooh, mama. Yeah, I'm so happy to see some of you. Well, I should see all of you that are here. And it makes my morning, makes my life. Do you know that we are the universe expressing itself as these humans? Did you know that? Eckhart Tolle said that we are the universe expressing itself as you and me, right? And then Rumi says that the universe isn't out there, it's within us. And so everything that we're looking for, we already have. Wow. Sometimes truth can just, whoo, right? Just startle us in a good way because we need a lot of startling. We need a lot of wake up, wake the bleep up, right? Yeah. But let me tell you, this is a good moon. This is a good moon for that. Leo, they're kind of the managers, they're kind of the are you a Leo? Oh my God, Lisa. Oh yeah, you can lead the whole show. They're great managers. They don't want they're great at being in charge. So let me just tell you a little bit about this full moon in Leo. You ready? Listen with all your hearts. Like all of our moons so far this year, this full moon is working with Uranus, the great awakener, who really wants you to listen. Uranus is the planet of liberation, truth, freedom, awakening, and the true meaning of life. And as Uranus works with this full moon in a T square, I don't have a clue what the T square is. Uranus wants you to free yourself. Huh, Betsy? Huh, Lisa? And then Lisa Kelly and Jen? What? It wants us to free ourselves. At least somebody wants us to free ourselves. We may not even be be thinking of that too often, even after years or lifetimes of meditating. You know how the delusion has us much of the time. Uranus wants you to free yourself from any self imposed limitations or expectations or anything that is dimming your soul's light and your ability to shine. Wow, those are big things. Self imposed limitations, right? And expectations. Ooh, if you want to get frustrated fast, have an expectation about something. Yeah. And you know that the frustration leads to anger, right? If you want to know if you have some anger issues, it's because you expect something to happen and it doesn't happen your way, and boom, dang, dang, right? So no moon, this is a great ending. No moon wants you to shine all of yourself more brightly and boldly into the world than a Leo moon. There's no moon like this moon. Do you want to go on a honeymoon? Let's go on a divine honeymoon. Let's just be free from those self imposed limitations today as best we can, our expectations, or anything that is dimming our soul's light and our ability to shine. Wow, and we're gonna get into hearing what Eckhart Tolle says about breathing, and a little bit about Thich Nhat Hanh, what he says about breathing, and I'll tell you that's the secret sauce right there. That's the secret sauce. If you want to get out of your thoughts, sometimes we can invert it and say, usually we say, quiet the mind, try to, just not have any thought and all that. But another way is to be so focused on breath that you can't be focused on breath and be in your mind at the same time. So if you focus just on your inhale and exhale, amazing, then you will not have thoughts. So that's another way to look at it. If we don't allow the thoughts to have us, and we're too focused on the breath, and we're so energized by a moon that wants us to shine all of ourselves so brightly and boldly into the world. So that's what today is all about, my dears. Actually, every day is all about that. So let's close our eyes to this outer world and go inside to you, the universe, existing as what? What are the three things that we get locked up on? Ego, beliefs, and thinking. The ego, beliefs, and fear. Those are the things that keep us from understanding that we are the universe as we close our eyes. But let's more importantly be aware of this breath. Just for now, in and out, just the breath. Let's say that your higher self is saying, my dear, this breath is God. This breath is spirit. And every time it comes in, I am reminding you, my dear, my one and only, my soul, one that I have made in my image. All you need to do is realize it's me as the inhale breath. And the exhale breath is your sweet surrender to me, or your sweet devotion to me, or your sweet peace in my presence. So just be aware of that and give that a go now as we have a little silence and stillness. Just watching this gift of God, this breath of God, of spirit coming in to give us such light and love and purpose and that which is beyond the human condition. With every inhale and with our exhale, we surrender to that. We love that. We let go of everything except being so happy that we are just in this present moment of awareness of breath. And now, as the full moon in Leo suggests that we listen. We don't have to listen to the content of what we're hearing. We listen to the feeling of what we're hearing, the intuition of what we're hearing, and the importance of what that content might have for us, or the non importance, where we can let it go. This is what Eckhart Tolle is giving us as a gift today. He says, whenever you are conscious of the breath, you are absolutely present. Being aware of your breath forces you, it forces you into the present moment. The key to all inner transformation. Whenever you are conscious of the breath, you are absolutely present. You may also notice that you cannot think and be aware of your breathing at the same time. Conscious breathing stops your mind. Conscious breathing, awareness of breath. Every moment of this existence, I'm adding that, stops your mind. I'm telling you, this full moon in Leo is giving us the keys to our happiness this morning, my dears. Then he goes on to say, to be aware of your breath reduces the amount of thinking you do. So you forget breath today, you're going to be thinking all day. If you remember your breath today, walking, doing dishes, everything, just come back to breath. The inhale is God saying, I am with you. I'm adding all that. We will have no thought. So to be aware of your breath reduces the amount of thinking you do. You take consciousness away from what it is usually absorbed by, which is the stream of thinking. By our awareness of breath, reducing the amount of our thinking, it takes the consciousness away from what is usually we're absorbed by, which is the stream of thinking. Just be with your breath. Inhale is spirit. Exhale is your immortal soul. One with. Inhale, my God. Exhale, my love, my all. Inhale, love. Exhale, I love you. Inhale, peace. Exhale, I am peace. Let's listen to what Thich Nhat Hanh has to tell us on this full moon in Leo that just wants us to listen because it wants us to be liberated and free at last. He says, washing the dishes and sweeping the porch are themselves the path to Buddhahood. Buddhahood does not come because of prostrations and long hours of sitting. Zen is to eat, breathe, cook, carry water, scrub the toilet, to infuse every act of body, speech, and mind with mindfulness, to illuminate every leaf and pebble, every heap of garbage, every path that leads to our mind's return home. Before we end our meditation, just lay yourself at the feet of divine mercy, my friend. Just lay yourself down by the River Jordan. Let's don't pretend anything anymore. Let's don't waste our time so much anymore. We are the universe expressing itself as just this human. And you have heard now some secrets to your freedom from all the self created suffering that we inflict on ourselves. Freedom. Freedom from worry, freedom from fear, freedom not good enough, freedom that nobody loves me, freedom from all the human condition. At last, we are going home together to get her, the divine mercy, the cosmic mother, the divine feminine. And so it is. I wish I had some hankies. I'm a mess. I'm a mess right now. I love you all so much. And I don't even know how to pronounce your name, Cami. Is it Cami? Oh my God. You know, thank you for being here, really. And Sarah, Lisa, Ashley, Betsy, and whoever else may have come on. As the Yogananda said, humans don't know what they're missing out on. We think that what this outside world has to offer us is going to bring us something that can't. It just brings us misery. And now we have a shot in this incarnation, don't we? To really make some hay while the sun is shining in our lives. And when you do find some folks that vibe like you, that have that same deep soul yearning for happiness, for the truth, oh, we got to stick like glue to each other. Yeah, stick like glue. So I appreciate y'all. And I put up something on the chat that I've been wanting to suggest to y'all. I always forget. And that is, I put up, this is as you all know, this is a free love offering of these meditations that are just getting more and more potent from my seat. I hope from your seat too. But anyway, I put up my Venmo address because maybe there's a love offering in return for something, whatever. If not, it doesn't matter. That's not in my intention at all. But I just had to bring that out. So that's my Venmo account. I posted it.
Can you post it again? Because if we joined after your post, then it doesn't show up in the chat.
Oh, so okay. You want me to write it down again, or where
If you
should
put
I?
it in the chat again, or then we'll see it because I didn't join the meeting.
Oh,
I joined the meeting after you posted it, so I
oh,
can't.
okay. Okay. Will you give me a second to type
Uh-huh.
this? I'm the slowest typer in the universe, but that's okay. No, I'm not. I'm the fastest. Okay. So I'm going to put it here. Now, do you see anything or not? I have to maybe just push it. It says I'm under meeting group chat and I'm putting my thing now. So, and I can also tell you what it is too.
Okay.
Yeah, if this doesn't work. Okay. I'm almost done. Look at that. Fast, speedy. Speedy Gonzalez. All right. I'm going to put it up there. Do you see it?
Now I see it, yeah.
Ah, anything's possible. I'm in Aries with 7 planets. So it's like, get her done. Don't, get it done. I don't have the patience. Anyway, wow. All I can say, would you guys please know that you can write me at any time? Me and Ashley got some big plans for us. We ain't stopping here with just this meditation. I want to share that with you. Really, honestly, your souls are too important. You are too important. You are
Oh my
really.
gosh. Tom, I'm so excited. Can I share what I was thinking during the meditation? I am absolutely like hugged, embraced by the idea of the Leo moon rejoicing at our light. I just find that to be the most beautiful. Yes, exactly. I mean, as I look at the full moon, right, and just in awe and beauty and wonder, to imagine the moon looking down at little old me and cheering me on. Oh, Tom, you made my whole day. It's
Well,
just so beautiful.
it's so good. It's so good. Now since I'm on Facebook, I've always been on Facebook and stuff like that. And then there's groups you can join. I'm just anything that says galactic light workers, and I'm just pressing, joining them all because I get these amazing quotes like the ones I got from Eckhart. I never heard him talk about breath that way before. Yeah. And then I was thinking about that, and then come this one, Thich Nhat Hanh this morning. I went, what, Lord? Wow. It's just amazing. So it's not just me, it's the divine energy. That's who's behind our life. It's the divine energy. It's the divine consciousness that's behind our lives. There's no question about it.
When you were talking about the breath work, like you were talking about, Ashley, my family and I, we all typically have a hard time sleeping. So when you said that, I'm like, I can't wait to share this with them. Focus on your breath and your mind stops thinking. There's something magical in that.
Definitely, it's better than counting sheep. Much
Yes,
better.
yes.
There's much better. And when you bring devotion, when you bring the fact that who's breathing you? You're not. You don't have anything to do with it. In fact, we don't have anything to do with anything. We're just here. We just landed here. And then we think we know everything, right? So, no, but when you bring some heart into it, when you bring your relationship with the divine into it, it changes it. It changes it into a divine union, communion with the source itself. Yeah. So the beautiful idea to start them though, where you can start them, breathe, just breathe. I know. Yeah. It's been
Yeah, Lisa, I was imagining, it's maybe not coincidental that our lungs and our breath are really not related in position either, right? I have a fascination with the goddess Kali, right? And so many times I imagine there's one manifestation of her and she's taken off her head and she's holding it right here, right? She's still breathing is kind of what I was just thinking when you were talking,
Okay,
right?
okay.
Your mind is not part of your breath, your heart, your breath, and all of that is so right here close in your soul, so to speak. And I feel when I breathe, I feel, as Tom just said, that the divine is breathing me, and I don't have to think about it at all. It's really, like you said, quite magical.
it's so
It is.
beautiful you say that. Oh, go ahead, Lisa, please.
I was just going to say, when I was teaching, I kept this rock on my desk. And when I started finding myself getting stressed with a student, I would literally like go sit down and I would just stare at my rock and I would intentionally breathe. And then I also started figuring out later in my career when my students were getting stressed or, they get all wound up, I'd be like, let's just take a minute and breathe. Let's just breathe. And it was amazing. A lot of the kids wanted to breathe. The kids that really needed to breathe, they chose not to do it. But okay, the rest of us were really like, just being calm and breathing. And it was pretty amazing.
That's so beautiful. It works. It works magic, right? Because the mind, it also that if you are calm with the mind, the breath will slow down. If you slow down the breath, the mind's going to get a little less restless as well. They are really honeymooners. They are really honeymooners, the breath and the mind. Yeah. Bring them together. They match up perfectly. So that's why Yogananda came to the West. He brought this Kriya Yoga technique, which is an advanced breathing, pranayama, right? It's all the pranayama you hear about in your yoga classes. It's a real deal, and I'm gonna want to share with you too. My Gita podcast on Tuesdays.
Mm,
I want to bring it into this platform. I want to bring
mm,
everything into this platform. But I read something just yesterday that was from two scientists that discovered that there's even something beyond consciousness. That, when you say chop off your head, you darn right, because it's not even in our brain. It's not even in our brain. We are part of the universe. Always. We are part of cosmic energy, light, beyond brain. Wow, you should hear that thing.
Preach.
You should hear that. So this is this is why I say, kids, that just hang in there and let's go. Let's go. Let's do this thing, right? We have everything we need to really, really soar. Really, really soar. And how does that manifest? It manifests in that you and I become soul friends forever. And it's not BFF, it's SFF, soul friends forever. Right? And they say that there's kindred souls get together again in this life, in this delusion that we're in, and they wake up together, like the geese when they fly, the one that it's in the back and it loses the pack. That's why they start because they go back and they surround the one that lost the energy because the pack was flying too fast. It's because they came out of formation, right? So anyway, we're kindred souls. So we're going to go home together if you want to. If you want to. I mean, I'm going, but it's so much better with you. It's so much better with you. Anyway, it's just, I could go on and on. I'm very inspired right now. I was just nailed in that meditation. And so I'm feeling like, okay, yeah. Wow. And then Betsy, you've met Lisa, or did she have to go? All right, because you're a school teacher too. Yeah, same thing. Yeah.
Betsy, what do you teach?
I taught first through fifth grade until mid-pandemic. And then I resigned to just teaching after school enrichment, mindfulness, and yoga to kids at
Mm.
their schools.
Oh, that's wonderful, wonderful. Oh, we'll have to touch base and talk someday.
We will, but I'm just loving this and wanted to share that yesterday at our yoga class, a couple of the kids were saying the name of a child. They're like, this kid could really use some yoga. They're like really difficult to be around. And so we practiced, I think Trisha led it in our global meditations, a meditation of just like like me, you wish to be happy.
No.
Like me, you wish to have peace. And we just pictured that child breathing with us
Oh,
and
wow.
sent love. And like the whole group, just like they, there was a very palpable sense of compassion that was emanating from their hearts. And it was no longer like, yeah, that person. It was like, yeah, that person. So,
Compassion isn't just about the healer and the wounded. It is about an equal with an equal. And that's a beautiful demonstration of that.
it's from all of these, like these little gems. And then they just like they illuminate. It's like, whoa, that, it's in there and it just lights up when you need it.
Ah,
So
that's so
please
great.
thank Trisha and you and for all the just staying with it over the decades to shine more light on the planet, more love and pure light, pure love, not
Yeah,
like, yeah.
yeah. I know what you're saying. We know what you're saying. Thank you so much. Yeah, I know. We know what you're saying. See what I'm saying about kindred souls? Yeah. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Happy, 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 happy. I know, right? We're so happy. We're so happy and dancing. We're so
Oh,
happy and free. We're so happy and dancing. We're so happy and free. So thank you for a wonderful morning, my dears. And we'll be seeing you tomorrow. And thank you again. And write me when you want to write me. And let's just let the grace and mercy, the energy of the universe, the divine plan, just power into us, right? Just open up, be open, and let's
blessings, beloveds.
and receive.
Namaste.
Blessings. Thank you, Ashley. We'll be talking later today.
Talk to you soon.
All right. Talk to you soon. Much love.